ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ KSEEB ಅವರು 2020 ನಡೆಸಿದಂತಹ SSLC ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಕೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಮೊದಲು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ದ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಪೈರೋಗೈರಾ ಈಸ್ ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ಫ್ರಾಗ್ಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, the body itself cut into several pieces, that's why it undergo a fragmentation. Then hydra undergoes a budding. Okay, then spore formation, molds yeast, they form a spores. Then vegetative reproduction with the help of a stem, leaf and roots. Okay, bryophyllum undergoes a vegetative reproduction. So here the type of reproduction found in Spirogyra, it's a fragmentation. Option B, right answer. The site of complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins and fats, okay, is option A, stomach, option B, large intestine, option C, small intestine, option D, liver. Okay, its right answer is the site of a complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Where it takes place? It takes place in small intestine. Okay, here option C, small intestine. Next, question number 9. In the alpine meadows of the Great Himalayan National Park, the practice of regular grazing by sheep was put to an end. What are the effects on the meadows due to this measure? Okay, without the regular grazing by the sheep, the grass first grows very tall and then falls over the preventing fresh growth. Okay, it's also leads into harmful effect. Then question number 13. Name the poisonous gas produced due to incomplete combustion of fossil fuels. Okay, what poisonous gas is? Carbon monoxide. Which one? Carbon monoxide. Explain the two methods to estimate the age of fossils. Okay, two methods are there. One is relative method, another one is by using elements or isotopes. We have to find out the age of fossils. Then relative method, if we dig into the earth, the fossil we find closer to earth's surface are more recent than the fossils we find in deeper layers. By detecting the ratio of different isotopes of the same element in the fossil material. Okay, these are the two methods to estimate the age of fossils. Eating chapati by chewing it very slowly tastes sweeter. Why? While chewing chapati, saliva is secreted. Chapati contains starch. The saliva amylase breaks down into starch into simple sugars. That's why whenever we are chewing the chapati for a long time, it tastes sweeter. Question number 21. A person's face has become pale and his breathing rate has increased due to fear. Analyze the process which enables the person to deal with this situation. Okay, its answer. Adrenaline is directly secreted into blood. The blood to the skin, it reduced due to contraction of muscles around small arteries. Okay, then the breathing rate increases because of the contraction of the diaphragm and the rib muscles. The heart beats faster, resulting in supply of more oxygen to the muscles. Okay, then what they asked here, a person face has become pale and his breathing rate has increased due to fear. Analyze the process which enable the person to deal with this situation. They asked adrenaline controls these situations. Adrenaline control this situation by whatever the changes required in body, it makes a changes and balance the body. Then question number 27. Mendel crossed Mendel crossed plants bearing red flowers, capital R, with the plants bearing white flowers, small r, and produced progeny from them. The plants with the red flowers obtained in F1 generation were different from the plants with the red flowers of a parental generation. Why? Explain with reasons they asked here. Then in parent generation, plant bearing red flowers has both the dominant traits capital R, capital R. In parent generation, plant bearing white flowers has both the recessive traits small r, small r. In F1 generation, the plant inherits one copy of dominant trait and one copy of a recessive trait from the parental plants capital R, small r, but only the dominant trait is expressed. That's why red into white capital R, small r, whatever the result is there capital R, small r. Okay, then capital R, small r in F1 generation. Okay, it's a 1 mark question. This much if you write it, you will awarded 1 marks. Then question number 30. How are the functions of arteries, veins and capillaries are interrelated in circulation of blood? Okay, how are the functions of arteries, veins, capillaries are interrelated in the circulation of blood? Arteries carry blood away from the heart to various organs of the body. On reaching an organ or tissue, the artery divides into smaller and smaller vessels to bring the blood in contact with the all individual cells. Okay, then exchange of materials between the blood and surrounding takes place across the thin wall of the smallest vessels, the capillaries. The capillaries then join together to form veins. Veins convey the blood away from the organs or tissue. Veins collect the blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart. Okay, for this question they asked R type question also. How does transportation of water takes place over the heights in the plant? Okay, at the roots, cells in contact with the soil actively take up ions. This creates a difference in the concentration of these ions. Difference in the concentration of these ions between the root and the soil. Water moves into the root from the soil to eliminate this difference. There is a steady movement of water into root xylem, creating a column of water that is steadily pushed upwards. Evaporation of water molecules from the stomata of leaves due to transpiration creates a suction which pulls water from xylem cells to root. Question number 33. Give reason. Food chains generally consist of only 3 or 4 steps. Decomposers, B question, decomposers play an important role in an ecosystem. And for third one, protecting of ozone layer is necessary. First of all, we have to discuss food chains generally consist of only 3 or 4 steps. A very little energy available, 10% for the next level of consumers. That's why food chains generally consist of only 3 or 4 steps. The loss of energy at each step is so great that very little usable energy remains after 4 trophic levels. Okay, we can able to write this answer also, this answer, whichever if you write, it's right. Then decomposers play an important role in an ecosystem. Okay, how? Decomposers break down the dead remains and waste products of organism. Decomposers break to the complex organic substance into simple organic substances. These substances are used up once more by the plants. Decomposers help in natural replenishment of a soil. Then third one, give reason. Protecting of ozone layer is necessary. Why protecting of ozone layer is necessary? Ozone layer shields the surface of the earth from the ultraviolet radiation from the sun. This radiation is highly damaging to the organisms. That's why protecting of ozone layer is necessary. Question number 35. Draw a diagram showing a longitudinal section of a human brain. Label the following parts. Midbrain, glands which stimulates the growth in all organs. The gland which stimulates growth in all organs, it's a pituitary gland. Okay, then for a diagram, 2 marks. For labeling the parts, for this one 1 mark, and for this one 1 mark. Growth, which stimulates a growth in all organs, it's a pituitary gland. Then question number 37. A. How does menstruation occurs? Okay. Then B. How the process of budding in hydra is different from bryophyllum. The uterus prepares itself every month to receive a fertilized egg, and thus its lining becomes thick and spongy. If the egg is not fertilized, the lining slowly breaks and comes out through the vagina as a blood and mucus. Okay, this is what menstruation. How does the process of budding in hydra is different from bryophyllum? In hydra, a bud develops as an outgrowth due to repeated cell division at one specific site. These buds develop into tiny individuals and then fully mature, detach from the parent body, and become new independent individuals. In bryophyllum, the buds are produced in the notches along the leaf margin. These buds fall on the soil and develop into new plants. Okay, for this another one R type question is that explain the development of fertilized egg into a fetus in a woman. B question, in humans, how the surgical contraceptive methods can be used to prevent a pregnancy. Okay, then answer, the fertilized egg starts dividing and forms a ball of cells or embryo. The embryo is implemented in a lining of the uterus where they continue to grow and develop organs to become fetus. If the vas deferens in the man is blocked, sperm transfer will be prevented, fertilization will not be takes place. If the fallopian tube in the woman is blocked, the eggs will not be able to reach the uterus, fertilization will not takes place. Okay, up to now we discussed 2020 supplementary biology question paper. Physics we already discussed, but we want to discuss what 4 mark questions, and with that we have to discuss also chemistry paper also. Thank you so much. Share this video to your friends and other people. Thank you for watching this video.